I mean, she still takes damage.
So where
I
we
mean,
left off, we were in the cell right here where Simi opened the door for the prisoner who had himself a nice little shank he's been making.
And it looks like we're going to have to bounce out, huh?
Oh
no, I tried to use a light, not roll destiny. Never mind. There we go.
Okay. I was gonna say y'all didn't realize it, but while you were in earlier about an hour ago, I had to go and reset everything.
I saw.
You
okay,
saw?
I
So we're rolling destiny?
Yep,
I
looks
think
like
Of course.
I was trying to roll destiny that we didn't have instead of roll.
Yes.
Or
sweet
use like
Jesus.
Oh, nice.
Oh, who's gonna be
That
the
sounds
chosen
about right.
one?
Well, if it plays anything like the other night game or the other day's game,
We're
we
holding
had,
out for Prit. We're holding out for Prit.
Prit,
we
be
had,
the chosen
no.
one.
Oh
We
god
had-
damn it!
We had a
Yay.
billion. We had a billion triumphs.
Sweet.
If it runs anything like Sunday's game,
Yep.
we had a billion triumphs.
Sunday's
Not Jim,
Cyberpunk
but
game
we did.
had triumphs on the player's side.
Like a billion of them.
Oh my goodness. Well, we're
Every
gonna have to do
roll had-
something because we ain't got no destiny pool to use.
So
Oh, man,
everybody
we ain't
go
got
ahead
no
and
light.
give
No.
me a initiative roll for
got no light.
vigilance.
Vigilance.
Simi is totally hoping to get initiative on the guy trying to stab him.
Oh yeah, no, my vigilance is shite.
Wow. Mine is too, but look at that roll.
Oh, wow.
Ah, look at that. Well,
I got the best possible roll I could get for my vigilance.
I got shit for mine.
I
Good
did
shot.
Michelle coming in big
Yay.
for hell yeah. So you're our ace for vigilance, and I'm our ace for cool. Nice.
I hope that CB knows what to do though, because you're about to get stabbed in the face.
Well, it's a good thing I don't bleed.
Yeah.
Get you a nice oil bath once this is done.
Yay!
What worries me is I'm seeing all the PCs in the turn order, and I don't see the NPC yet.
Right.
Don't be scarred.
Okay, now
There you
I'm
go.
scarred,
Don't be scarred.
but I am.
Wow, that's a pretty interesting order. So, as the guy comes flying off the bed with his, improvised little shanky weapon,
Shank.
who's going first? You guys are all scattered about too.
I
Well,
mean, I
I'm
would.
the only one in the room, right?
I will give it over to
Everyone
Simi.
can technically do something because you're all scattered about doing your own things in the middle of this. I mean, if
Yeah.
Simi wants to take the initiative, you can.
I mean, I'm right there in the doorway with you. So.
Oh, well then, you're more fighty than I am.
Well then, hail.
Help! Help!
Oh no! Oh no!
So.
I'm a droid in distress. We are doomed. I'm doomed.
So this guy. So we identified he was one of the rebels.
You
But
did identify
he
him
thinks,
as a rebel.
But he assumes that we're Imperial.
He's about to be interrogated by a tough-looking dude
Imperial
and a
droid.
droid.
Yes.
So hey Jim, before we get too much further into this combat, can I perhaps make a knowledge warfare check?
That's
If you
PC
want to take
slot.
that first PC slot, sure.
No,
Yeah,
this
but-
is just for my session blues. So it's not an action.
Does it say it's an incidental? What does it say on the ability?
Hold on, let me find it. It's been a million years since I've actually looked at it.
It's only been like 23 sessions. 25 maybe.
What's the name of the ability, first of all? No, that's not it.
As everyone is frozen in this moment of the time, the guy is coming flying off his bunk with his shank in his hand.
Well, I
Sammy's
mean, you
going,
guys,
oh no!
Sammy, you can go ahead. It just means I
Well-
won't be able to throw any blues your way until I do this. So
Yeah. Well, I don't need blues. I don't think I'm fine. So, I'm just double checking what I'm doing here. We can maybe head this all off. Just
Melnick's
see, I'm
thinking
just
about talkiness.
It's the opening of the Dukes of Hazzard. I bet you're wondering how I wound up in this
Okay.
position.
Wow.
Do.
That's funny. All right. We're gonna do a thing.
oh, it's
Is your dice pool
doesn't
clear?
doesn't say anything, Jim. It's just once per session. Take a thorough assessment action. Make a hard.
See, it's an action.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
the key. That's the key phrase I was
word.
looking for. That's the words.
All right. So yeah, I'm not doing it right now.
That's fine. All right.
Should be doing it
So
soon.
is your dice? Well, I guess it don't really matter if the dice pool's clear. So I'm doing a thing.
Dice
all
pool
right.
is clear. What thing are you doing?
I did the thing. I'm drawing on.
So you're drawing on the force.
I am drawing on the force.
What are you doing with this force?
And then I'm going to snatch the shank out of his hand
Oh.
with move.
And your move is adequately pumped up?
I have force. User can pull objects out of a source mounting or out of an opponent's grasp.
Okay, what does it look like when you rip this improvised cut leg spike shank out of his hand?
Well, I basically grab it, pull it to my hand, and I tell him to stand down. You are safe. We're here to rescue.
Or kill you if we feel like rescue you isn't the proper course of action.
Do me a favor. Give me a quick out of turn coercion or charm. His first instinct is to think you're an inquisitor when you ripped it out of his hand. He knows that those guys exist. But let's see what your Jedi peacefulness pulls off.
Let's see here.
How much of your good nature comes
combat?
But did the Inquisitors exist in this time frame?
They did.
Did they really, though?
There we go.
It was a secret.
If you're an intelligence agent for the rebellion, you know about them.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we're going with charm because, yeah, we're not doing coercion. Oh. Let me know if you're ready.
I'm ready. I just want to see how peaceful and Jedi-like you come across.
Yeah, probably
At least
not
to
too
this
well.
guy.
Wow. But I succeeded.
Hey, you totally succeeded, and
you're green.
You immediately.
Oh, I forgot to take those dice out.
Oh, that's
all right.
fine. You see in his eyes when you pull that out of his hand, he looks at you, and for a second in his eyes he has hope, because you just did the Jedi thing, and you have this serene look on your face when you tell him to sit down. You're safe. And go ahead and take 2 strain, as you were hoping that this would work.
Yeah.
As he totally, you see the very next action, unless there's anywhere you'd like to move for your movement.
No, because I'm not going to take any, like crazy moves or nothing to, jeopardize anything.
He immediately takes like that half step back and plops on the cot, and he looks at you and said, I thought all the Jedi were gone. And he just looks at you, and this beam of hope lights him up. as he looks at his hand, where you can see his fingernails are a little raw from the way he improvised to build this shank that you have in your hand. And he's just absolutely, flabbergasted. There's this like moment of stun that's almost shocking him that there's a Jedi here to save him. And he just goes into this full-on breakdown outburst, crying that if even one Jedi survived, there's still hope in the galaxy. And he starts sobbing, and you can, because of your hopeful aura that's here, he's having a grand breakdown that he's been stemming back through interrogation and beatings and non-stop things.
So I grab him like airplane, start smacking him around. Pull it together,
Get
man.
yourself together.
And while you guys are hearing the sob story going on from in here, who's going next?
Well, since I don't have to be attacked.
Yeah. Thankfully, the attack was was pretty much a no-show. He was ready to like gut you, see me, and now he's just like having this massive emotional breakdown.
Seems all flinching back, and then it's like,
He's sobbing.
Okay. Oh, somebody did something somewhere. I take it.
There's some things happening. Nothing you need to worry about. Yeah.
All right, who's going next?
I'll go next.
I'll just keep rolling initiative till somebody goes.
I'm like,
I was gonna say,
who's
what
in
the
here
hell?
with us?
I would
We're
love
not
to
doing
make a knowledge warfare check.
Okay. And that's 3 purples, right?
Yep.
As you're realizing, wow, this is totally gonna be the way I get some of those back to you guys.
Wow. That's just cold and heartless, trying to steal my blues away from me. Oh, but look at that. I still got 4.
You're realizing it's a pretty dangerous situation that you're in right now. Let me give you a 3rd dot there.
One more bot. Yep, or dot. Bot? One more
Yeah,
bot. Give me another bot, Jim.
There's your pips.
I've got my pips.
So you are assessing the situation, realizing that you've got the prisoners that you're looking for. You figured out that they are the ones
Blue
with
dots.
the blue dots. This guy must be the leader of the team because he was ready to like shank his people to freedom or go down fighting, and he's just having this this horrible sob coming out. It's this heartrending sound.
I'm gonna go up to him and go, there.
Thoughts and prayers.
Okay, is that gonna be is that gonna be a coercion or a charm?
Zeros and
Sorry about
ones.
that.
All right.
You might snap him out of it.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see what my best one is.
Poor guy is pretty low on strain right now, but you could snap him out of it.
Well, they're both the same. It's just a green, so we're gonna go with coercion.
So it literally is you patting him on the back with a stiff hand, going there.
There.
Go ahead and
together.
as all of a sudden you hear that snotty nasally cry as a big long snotty booger comes out.
Basically, I mean, emotionless droid. There.
Go ahead and take 2 strain for that threat there. As you're realizing your emotional empathy program, the algorithm just does not work.
It
was
might
never
be a
fully
little shy
installed.
of the mark.
Perhaps after blowing up the refinery full of people, your empathy algorithm is just not working properly.
Yeah, you might be
Weird.
right.
Okay, so who's going next?
I am keeping an eye on these guys in here. Is there anyone doing anything even mildly untoward? Is there anybody?
You look through. There's a little thin, clear viewport, and you kind of like stand there and look back, and everybody seems to be just doing their job. I mean, these guys are playing beatbox on their controller. You know, they're hitting their buttons and pulling their dials. The interrogation droid is floating on standby. This guy is on guard. Stormtroopers over here just hanging out, just waiting for you guys to come out.
Okay. I'll glance back down and I'll make the universal motion of let's get going.
And
like over my shoulder to my partners.
Do me a favor. Actually, give me a perception check as you peek through real quick. See how extra peeky you are.
Yeah, I'm not very peeky.
Okay, you are very peeky.
Excellent.
As you can totally tell that these two are very concerned about whatever you guys are doing, but they are attempting to look busy at the console.
Okay.
And one of the guys looks up just as you kind of like your face passes through the glass, the thin little inch wide glass. Because I totally saw myself do the what the shape of the glass looks like is just that thin little 1 inch by 3 foot strip that goes, parallel with the door, and realized that none of y'all could see that. as your one eye, then second eye ominously passes past it as the guys look up, and then they are immediately looking down. You see their helmets go up to down of, we're not looking.
Okay.
And what's Prit gonna do? Lachelle's like, go.
Right? Lachelle's hoping to mentally stimulate you guys into moving.
Prit is gonna start by unmuting himself.
Why would Prit do that
I'm
now?
not muted.
Prit's in stealth
Oh,
mode.
that's weird. It shows. Oh, okay. That's that. Never mind. That's through the comms in Roll20 that you're muted, which doesn't matter because we're on Skype.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's you. I don't know. What am I doing here? Lachelle, what are you trying to get me to do?
Get a move on. I want us to not be sitting here kind of quote idly. I'm a little anxious that we are going to get
any second the shit's gonna hit the fan.
Yep, I'm starting to feel a little bit of anxiety that we are not in motion. But I'm trying to keep a calm exterior during this.
Okay.
I mean, remember, one of these guys was being interrogated, so the interrogator may come back at any moment. Tozen is pinging a cell.
Yeah, that was the guy that was being interrogated.
Yep. That was the guy who was getting his face punched in.
Yep. Which is why we started down here.
And
Prit was talking. Prit had ideas. Prit came up with a brilliant idea. Like, we've pretty much figured out how to handle this. Like, I don't know what you missed.
Yeah, we're already out of here.
Yeah, pretty much.
You had me
Prit was going to go into this here room.
It's fucking brilliant. Like, it's amazing.
Using the profile that I had on this prisoner, Prit was going to go in here and talk this guy down and basically, let him know that we're here to free him. Yeah, that's what Prit was doing.
Sure.
Okay, so
Because
how's
he's got
Prit,
those talkie skills.
I do
how's
have
Prit
this
gonna
talkie-talkie.
do that?
Well, first it's just moving to get into position for that. So it's
Okay.
this round.
Prit comes sauntering down.
Basically, do a double move and come on in, and I will talk to him next round.
As he totally looks up, and you can just see he spits at your feet. He's totally disgusted by you filthy Imperials.
Food.
I'm here to rescue you. You're a bit short for a stormtrooper.
And that means we're at the top of the order. Let me do a little shuffle.
Got to flash the fucking rebel gang sign and stuff, so they know. All right. So what do
Okay.
you know, Prit, about the trash chute system?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any schematics or information on the trash chute?
You're asking Prit that?
No, I mean, see me.
Oh, Simi. Simi is coughing currently.
Simi knows some stuff because she's seen some stuff.
Simi was totally holding the emotionless hand up amongst the vocator and going, See, now I worry that I got disconnected, but apparently I'm not. So
You're
You're
good.
who's going to go next?
Top of the order,
All right.
folks. Top of the order.
I've
should
been on
Prit-
mute this whole time. I'm sorry.
You were coughing.
I'm like, sorry, I'm sorry. What was the question while I was hacking up along?
What do you know of the trash chute system?
If I remember correctly, I got quite a very good roll, but can't recall. I'm sure I could run
go to the end of the hall.
I could do a
The
quick.
exit strategy that was used previously, you didn't really do any checking about that specifically on the floor plans.
But I can do a quick computers.
You could totally do a quick computers because you have the schematics and all. Did I just hear a boop? No, I did not hear a boop.
Yes.
You ever
What?
boop?
I rolled. Computers.
Oh, okay. I was totally gonna flip a dark side point, but you were too quick. Look at you. Okay,
Come on.
so
You know better. She doesn't ask. She just rolls. You say roll. She rolls.
for your
Verify if everything's set up. Why would
for
you do
your
that?
2 success, you know something is wrong with the trash chute.
Something's wrong with it.
Something is wrong with it with your 2 successes. Now you have a triumph and 3 advantage to spend there.
Can the triumph tell me what is wrong with it specifically and how to fix it?
No. Think a little bit
What?
bigger than that. Make the triumph that it's out of order, but the hatch on the other side is open because it's under maintenance.
Right.
Ooh, I like that. Let's do that.
Yeah, it's not being
See,
not
now,
functional, but can be.
You could
navigated.
totally use your 3 advantage for what you were thinking if you want to use that.
Yeah, we can.
So first,
Now-
for your 3 advantage, before you spend that triumph, you basically have access to the new recent improvements that were done to it. Which, according to your thankfully updated files since you plugged into the system, tell you that the trash compactor is basically a death corridor. It has a laser screen booby trap put in it. It has 2 repulsor lift pads put into it. So that way it could, hold a prisoner captive like Obi-Wan Kenobi when he was captured in that repulsor lift field. a laser grid that could cut someone to little pieces.
Frickin' laser.
Someone is keenly aware that this chute was used to escape a previous time, and basically turned it into a death corridor. Thank you, Resident Evil.
I don't know. I'm picturing in Galaxy Quest. Who developed this thing?
Whoever wrote this episode should die.
This
So
is a little
then,
bit of overkill over here.
what would you like to use your triumph for then?
But those systems, unfortunately, are currently offline for repair.
Disable the death corridor.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Without them knowing.
Beautiful series of traps and shit for you. And because you have a triumph, because David said you're going to be rolling triumphs today, my death corridor is currently been deactivated for some reason.
Because your Inquisitor was a little too giddy in throwing live prisoners down the trash chute and short-circuited it.
It got clogged.
Right? Too much overheated the security systems.
Someone totally did the This is Sparta too much.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is Sparta Thump next.
So,
This
Stevie,
is Sparta
do
Thump
you
next.
notify them that it is a death corridor, but currently the system seems to be inoperable?
Nice. Time to go.
Well, we still have 4 more prisoners to release.
Ark,
One of whom is going to need medical attention.
Ark is totally still besides himself with emotional breakdown that the Jedi are real. The Jedi are real.
Yeah. Need somebody to come and shut him up and get him moving.
So who's going next?
I can go next. I was going to come and let myself into this cell. And knowing that he's been badly beaten, I'm going to start administering medical attention.
As soon as Tozen walks into this young punk's cell, he looks up and you just see the one eye is purple and swollen shut, and he's got blood just drooling down. And he literally holds his nose and shoots a snot rocket of blood as you come in with disdain in his face. What, the other guy get tired of hurting his fists against rebel steel?
So, yeah, I would actually love to do a cool roll and perhaps do one of those. And, or I'm sorry, a charm roll. Not a cool roll, a charm roll. Whoops, my bad. Itchy trigger finger, Jesus.
Woo! You want an upgrade?
No, I literally slid my mouse down there and my finger twitched just when I got over it.
So the question is, do you want that roll and your point back, or do you want to roll with your upgrade? Because your upgrade is in there.
I'll go with that one. That's fine. Yeah, we can take our point back. We'll go with that. All right, so I give him the charm, and let me give you some aid to start with.
As you start, he kind of like sits up a little and kind of like wipes his mouth on his arm, and he's like, "So you must be the good cop."
Oh no, that's Lachelle.
Wow.
So I got 3 successes. They're willing to support me for the next 3 rounds.
Well, depends on what you're saying. I mean, are you still pretending to be an Imperial, or are you going to drop?
Oh hell no!
No, okay, that's what I was waiting for.
I'm not dropping my hologram because we know that there are cameras in this room, and I don't want them seeing that I'm a Minoan. But I'll give them some kind of rebel code or something that we have that makes us buddy.
Sign.
The secret rebel symbol, which is where you take your fingers together to do the west side, except
right.
It's the rebel phoenix instead.
Exactly.
I mean, don't you all have the secret rebel decoder ring that you twist and it opens up and shows the ring?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Everybody.
Okay, and he kind of, you see him kind of like subtly gesture that there's ears everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Just
We
in
are
case
well
you
aware.
were unaware. Okay, some things are going on in the background. Who's going next? One, this guy.
I'm worried that if I walk away from where I am, that they're gonna get the jump on us. What,
fine.
do you guys have a recommendation or something I can do?
I'm gonna grab this dude and be like, we need to go. Come on, and grab him by his arm and start pulling him out the door.
I'll be right back.
As long as you're basically grappling him, he'll kind of follow, but he's still an emotional wreck. If you want to do something else besides that, you can.
Yeah, no, I'm dragging him along. Gonna drag him down this way.
He's kind of doing that almost drunkenly stagger, where his feet are almost tripping over each other.
Yeah. If I can get him to the chute, I'll be like, sorry, dude, but we'll be down shortly.
This is Sparta.
Get yourself together while you're down there.
Okay, there's some more stuff happening in doing. Who's going
next?
And
the shank goes down with him. Guess he's got a creature in the water.
Tentacles. There's always tentacles. So it's going to be either Prit or Lachelle.
I'm happy to go. So, I will be doing this with, deception, because that's what I lie to people, but I'm lying to him for his own good. Trying to say, wait, but basically it's like, come on, soldier, this is a rescue operation.
You give him your best, swagger, and he looks up at you with skepticism, because he's like, he just saw an ISB agent drag his commander out of the cell, and who knows what he's doing with him. He's probably going to push him down the laser grid chute, just like the earlier guy.
That's what the plan is.
Go ahead and give me your deception roll.
How many dark sides are you flipping there?
Well, remember,
the first one was mine back because I rolled before actually getting it put in there.
Okay, sorry. I was just
like, what the Itchy hell? Trigger there was a little quick on his roll.
Okay.
How much disadvantage can one roll get?
Yeah.
He's like, I have 5 and I will apply 5 and you will like it.
All right, here we go.
This is disadvantage, yeah. Apparently not enough, as the guy kind of like looks down at the ground like he's heard these Imperial lies before, but then he kind of looks up at you with a glimmer of hope, and he kind of bolts to his feet like, you gotta be kidding me. This is a rescue mission?
Keep it down. Go follow this.
Remember, these are the young fuck-up rebels. And he like leads to his feet, and he like does the action pose, like he's ready for action. Lead the way.
To the trash chute.
Don't worry.
But well, basically, there's more for me to do, so I'm going to beckon for him to follow Melnock.
And he's like, who?
That guy.
Yeah.
I gesture and point.
He doesn't say his name. He just points.
Yeah.
The guy that went that away.
Yes.
Okay, and what does Lachelle do? As there's a big, juicy door control panel right next to you that you're tempted to shoot or sabotage.
Have you seen my computer skills? I would
Not
improve their
your
chances
fields.
of getting in if I tried messing with it.
It's a Star Wars door. You shoot it, it locks it.
Oh,
If the
okay.
door is open, you shoot it, it closes. If it's closed, you shoot it and it opens. If you're wanting it not to work, you just gotta shoot it.
Yep.
I mean, shooting is my game.
Star Wars.
I glance over my shoulder. We have 2 people that we've already moved out. And I think we have, to my count, we have 2 more.
3 more.
We have 3 more? Okay. I don't know. Like, I'm
it might
I'm
be
going to hold my
holding
action.
off. Okay.
So if I see them moving, I can get the jump on whatever
There's no
these
hold
chuckle
in
fucks
this
are
game.
going to do. Okay, well then I'm not going to hold my action. I'm just going to do nothing. How does that sound?
There you go.
Some
Great.
things are happening. Like one guy comes up here to the cell door and he's totally doing the whole trying to peek around what's going on out there, you know.
I glare at him. If he looks like he's going to get too close,
he's locked in his
It's
cell.
down in the cell. He's locked in the cell down
He's
there.
totally looking
that
through
guy.
the little view panel of what's all this action. Usually there's only one interrogator and security. There's a whole bunch of people doing shit out here. Maybe this is my chance to sit here and be a frog on a log. So top of the order, who's going first? We got Tozen with this guy who definitely needs medical attention. We got this guy who's alone in his cell thinking right now that the Imperials are getting his mom and probably dragging her to a cell just like this and it's all his fault. You got this guy who's like, it's a good thing my wife is dead because the Imperials killed her. Because if not, they'd be killing her right now.
They'd be killing her again.
How wholesome.
And this guy's got this long sob in the hallways. He's just like
I
this
said,
is all
I'm like,
my
look,
fault.
you got to go down the chute. Loop.
So which guy needs medical?
The one I'm at.
The one that Tozen's with. He's pretty beat up.
Okay, because I've got 5 green and
Okay.
medical.
Don't worry, I've got medical covered. I'm okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we need the others heading out. I like holler down the hall to the guy like, hey, come get your guy down the chute. He's kind of out of sorts. Got to get the rest of the guys out of here.
Okay, and as you say that, this guy totally double steps out there, and he's like, "Commander, you know they're trying to get us out of here." And he will
it's a Jedi.
gladly take. And he's like, "This guy's a Jedi. He has the Force." And he looks back at you and says, "May the Force be with you and us all."
And I say, go down. I move up to there.
As they start going through, and the one guy's like, "Are we sure it's safe?"
I assure them they're safe.
You hear these horrific screams come from the chute. Surprise!
It's safe for PCs. That's what we know.
Until somebody manually turns it back on, it's totally safe. Okay, so who's going next?
Oh, what the hell? I'll do my medicine.
Well, gee. Sound so excited about it.
Look, we have balance of force.
Wow, he just really wants this guy to die, doesn't he?
Yep.
Okay, are you ready for me?
Yep. Hey!
Good Lord.
This guy is
I got
looking
medicine
great
covered.
with 5 freaking strain back. He is just like, woo! As his eyes open, as you just do some basic first aid on him, and he's just like, we've got to go. We got to go now.
Untying him, pointing down to the end of the hallway. Go that way. Go that way.
And she's like, whoo, 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 whoo.
Right. I will come down to here, and I will unlock this guy's cell.
Which one, the left or the right? I didn't see the bit. Oh, that guy. And as soon as you
Blondie.
open the door, he kind of stands up, younger guy, salt and pepper, blonde hair. He just he's looking at you like he's not sure if he's about to get beaten or if he might be able to charm his way out of the situation.
I am not holding back on my pheromones, and I'm like, I'm going to need you to come with me, please.
Ooh, give me a charm roll, and you get an upgrade because your pheromones, right?
Yep.
I got your upgrade in there.
All right, and there's charm.
Currently, he doesn't care if he's about to be tortured. He will say, "Yes, ma'am."
And I point him down the hallway, and I'm like, quick, follow your friends. I'm like, don't look back, just move, be quiet.
As he goes running, and if you would like for 3 of your advantages, you could totally score on this guy too, because he was apparently watching.
Yeah, that would be great. And you said that was for 3?
Yep, for 3. So you still have 1 if you would like to pass a blue, or you have something good for it.
I will pass a blue to the next person who goes. So I send this guy. Nope. This guy, and then the other guy.
He will gladly go for you. He is he just saw you spring his buddy, and he's just like, yes, we're free.
And I'm being really clear that they need to be quiet and be quick. That is what I'm trying to emphasize.
And
get the fuck on, kid.
Melnock, do me a favor. Give me a discipline roll.
Discipline, huh?
Yeah, don't worry if you get any bad things on this dice roll. You don't have to worry about them at all.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, one of those.
Uh-huh. Let's go ahead and do that.
Okay, I got an upgrade in there for you.
Wow. Those are busy 2 dice with the busy 2 dice.
You walk between these 2 guys, and this one Imperial dude's looking at you, and you just feel like this moment of apprehension when you see this absolute. You're sure he's a villain. You look at the guy, he screams villain. But
yeah.
That's all that you felt with the Force right then and there.
Okay.
Nothing more terrifying to worry about.
No, of course not.
Okay, so who's going next?
No. Not with 3 reds, not at all.
So it's going to be Steamy, Prit.
Oh, we got one more. I'm going to start making my way up to talk to. Yeah.
You're kind of breaking
you're
up there.
You're cutting out real bad.
Yeah, you're dropping
We've got a robo Jeff.
Sorry about that.
Now you're clear.
Now you're good, yeah.
Okay, so moving up here, I want to talk to yonder guy and convince him to follow us too.
Yonder guy seems really convinced already. He's just banging on the door to say, "Open the door, and I'll go too."
Oh, well, okay. Never mind then.
You hit the door, and as soon as you open the door, he's like, "Are you springing us out?"
Yes.
And as soon as you open the door, he bails. Lachelle convinced him without saying a damn thing other than look at my eyes blink and the fact that your friend just ran away. And as soon as you open the door, it goes shink, and he starts booking the way that it does not have the Imperial interrogators beating you or drugging you.
All right. So yeah, my action, open the door, so we can do that.
Okay.
That's right. Open his line of egress.
They are gladly piling up to get the hell out of here. So what's Simi gonna do?
So I set up the kill corridor to basically, not work.
To not be a kill corridor.
Yeah. I'm wondering if I can turn it back on afterwards.
I will give you with that triumph. Yes, you know it quite easily. It is like a 1 purple mechanics check to put it back on.
Okay.
Mainly because I wanted to make sure I could put it back on.
This is the only guy that's left in the.
No, they're bad guys.
There's
Those are bad guys.
One on each side.
2 are down, 3 are on the way. So any countermeasures you might do to lock anything down or lock anything out or disable
this is
anything?
Stairs, right?
This is the door with the data port.
Okay. Can I seal that door so they cannot follow?
It'll take you 2 maneuvers to get there, but yeah, you can.
I can't jack into the.
Nope, you have to jack in at the door. They do not provide easy to get to prisoner data ports. There's only the one in the door here.
Okay.
If you're willing to take 2 strain, you could run past your friends and go plug in and do something with that door.
I'll do it.
Now the question is, what are you doing to the door?
Shit out of it and changing the password.
Yeah, I want to basically fully disable it so that it cannot open with any code that they provide. But I don't want it to look like it's been. I don't want it to look locked.
You don't want to pull a mechanics and pull the wires out and make them spark.
Exactly. I want it to be so that it doesn't alarm anybody. But then when they try to access them, they can't.
Okay, so you're going to slice the door, so it basically is going to be your computer skill. Anyone that tries to slice it has to go against.
And I'm upgrading it.
And I saw you spend that point before I could. Now all the points are back in my side. I love it.
Not all. We still got one.
And yeah, basically it's just going to, anytime they try and access it, it says incorrect code. That type of thing.
No.
You didn't say the magic word. You didn't say the magic word.
I want it to be more ubiquitous standard message so that it's not as, if they saw something funny, they would be, oh yeah, fuck, red alert.
So in other words, you want to tell them to F off?
Yeah. So I want it to be a lot more, less, it'll give us more time. Okay, so you ready?
Yep.
All right.
Dang. Nice. Again, the curse of the triumph. You can totally use an advantage to get one of the strain back.
Yes.
And so it is locked, so someone's going to have to go against 5 reds to get the door open. Except there is a triumph there. What would you like? It's a great suggestion they have.
Yeah, let's definitely do that because that's the whole point. I want it to be,
Mm-hmm.
So
and
perfect
so it would be 6 red dice to slice this door open.
Is that all?
Whew.
All right, the way's clear.
As you just see the unlock lock light, the unlock button has this like pixelation and totally turns red to locked and then unlocked, so it doesn't show that it's locked.
Exactly. I don't want them to, get a heads up, type of thing.
And obviously, the door's AI says, "See me, you have a wonderful accent."
They're there. They're there. So, it's like, I suggest we move along.
Yeah.
And at that moment, can I get a favor from our favorite Jedi? And would you be so kind as to roll me a discipline check?
Alrighty. Ready?
Yep.
Yep.
As all of a sudden, Melnock's face kind of scrunches up as he feels this like wave of the dark side come over him. Just for a second, just a brief second. Like as if someone's hand passed over the light and the shadow just coolly caressed your skin.
That's normal. It's fine.
It's
That
fine.
happens all the time.
Okay, so your prisoners seem to be ready to start running. What are you guys doing?
Guys, go, go, go.
Yep.
We're gonna go, go, go.
Feet.
Start with Simi since they're the furthest back.
So everybody's running this way, or are you gonna try to walk out the front door?
We're gonna go for the trash chute.
We just locked the door, so no.
And plus, we sent the prisoners down that way. We don't want to just leave them.
Yep, got to make sure they get out that way. Oh. Yes, thank you. Pile up at trash compactor 1.
And someone give me basically the first person to start running down the chute here. Give me a perception check. Who's gonna be the one on lookout as these poor prisoners don't seem to want to be the first ones to run out there?
I think my perception is one of the better ones, so I should probably go.
I think so. I'm only 3 green.
Okay, so I will go. And are you ready for my?
And I'm
my pool.
totally giving you a blue because you guys have been here before.
I'll give him another blue.
Oh,
Nice.
Look at your fearless leader boosting you, saying, "See if there's any trouble."
I will see if there's any trouble. If you're ready with my pool.
Yep, your pool is good.
Do I see any trouble?
I
see a lot of advantages, but not
you
a lot
look
of
that the coast seems clear, but you do have some great advantages. I mean, that's a great suggestion they've got there.
Well, additional information associated with the object. So yes, I would like to recall some additional information there
from the last time we were in this cesspit.
I mean, for 3 advantage, I've got a great suggestion, but is there any suggestions you have?
I other than I believe I can
fly.
I believe you can touch the sky.
Yeah, no, I was going to look at other than the regular throwing blues around. What do you suggest for 3?
For 3, I'll say you remember that the chute here had a maintenance hatch. So you would not be going the actual exit, but a secondary, smaller exit. Last time you guys totally went by here, you get this little flashback of the service exit, and you're just like, no, let's go through the garbage chute. It's quicker, it's easier. We only have to go ankle deep in garbage.
Okay, I will remind everyone about that. And with the remaining two, I'm trying to think who needs a blue next.
I'm not sure that anyone needs a blue next.
Who's likely to
who's going next?
Where? Oh, you're done.
Well, I'm still. Yeah, I'm waiting for everybody to go before I go. So.
All right. I think. Well, I mean, who's going to be leading the way?
I thought you were leading the way, my friend.
Yeah.
I guess I will just give myself a blue next time.
So if you look over to this side of the map here, you've got this is the straight path that the trash chute takes, right out the little poop chute where basically the garbage is disposed of. And this is the little maintenance corridor that would take you to a maintenance facility instead of out. I give you options.
But didn't two guys already go down the chute?
The guys are letting you guys take the point. They have no weapons.
Oh, okay.
They have, been worked
Good
over.
The one guy's got a shank.
No, he doesn't. You have a shank.
No, he threw it with him. Is it now nobody has a shank? Like, what the hell?
Right?
I mean, not that a shank's going to do much, but,
All right. Tozen, do you want us to go down to the maintenance or down the all the trash? We have options.
What do we know about the maintenance corridor based on the schematics that we have?
Ooh, that's a good question, because nobody went down it last time. According to Simi's schematics, Simi can totally tell you that this leads off to a maintenance shack that does have an exit from the facility as well. It's about a good 600 feet away from the opening here, and this opening, of course, goes into a garbage container.
Yep.
Which you can open up and get out. That's no problem. But this actually leads to a maintenance shack where there's supplies, maintenance jumpsuits, and an exit.
We wanna go down the maintenance corridor for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll be leading ahead, being as perceptive as I can, and I will.
I was gonna say, Melnock, why don't you take up the second position?
We're gonna take tail in case something comes in and happens.
Well, I think we've got this door securely locked behind us. I'd rather have you out in front in case something happens.
I have a bad feeling. I would rather take up the tail.
Okay.
And do you guys have any light sources, or are you walking around in the dark?
I've got big eyes. I can see in the dark now.
I've got low light vision.
Got Simi photoreceptors glowing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna light off my torch spell.
I will take that. So you are turning your torch on? It matters for Pritz to roll real quick, so that's why I was asking.
Yes, please. That'd be nice.
I
light up.
Yeah, I turn on the torch that I'm carrying.
Okay, you pop the light on, the dark corridor lights up. Prit, give me a perception check.
Another perception check?
Another perception check.
All right. Here we go. Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh. That's no good.
No, not at all.
Hey, at least we have other people to get shot this time instead of just us.
Yeah.
So, what would you like for your 3 advantages? I like the silence.
Yeah, it's one of those. I have no idea. It's like
Prit's taking a moment to reflect as Prit waves you all to follow behind and starts running down the corridor. Unbeknownst to anyone, a little red light is blinking just out of the corner of your guys' eyes. You can't.
A fucking again. This was what happened to us last time.
For those 3 advantage, Prit, you would like the room in the shack to be empty.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Well, that's not
if
bad
Jim
at all.
will allow it.
That's a good suggestion.
Yeah.
Because that at least gives us some time to prepare before we deal with what's on the outside of the shack.
Okay. So one of you give me an athletics check. This is just to see
1, 2,
whoever
3,
the
not
strong
it.
person is to help get the group going.
Not me.
Yeah. You do not want me doing it. I've only got 2 green.
It's only 2
I've got
purple.
3
Don't be
green.
scared.
Who's got the highest brawn? I've got a 1.
I've got a 3 brawn.
I have a 4, but I'm at the back, so.
But
well,
he
that
asked
could
anyone
be
to make it. So.
Anyone, because this is basically whoever's pushing the group to go quickly. This is your running a marathon of death.
Okay, athletics, go. Ready?
Yep.
Wait.
What was that?
That was me clicking a point right before you rolled, so give it back.
Oh, yeah, we don't. Yeah,
we don't need
it. Have it back as wow, that was pretty damn good roll. You got the trifecta. Success, 3 advantages, and a triumph. So needless to say, when you had that weird, shadowy, dark, very, very, very nerve-wracking feeling, you are obviously motivated by it to get people moving. So what do you want for the 3 advantage and the triumph? Ooh. Wow.
Oh, Dave, I've got one for you.
Go for it. What?
So, assuming this dark force, felt your presence, they're thinking that we're going to go out the same way we came in because they don't know that we've left out the back door. And so outside the shed is completely free of any Imperials as well.
I mean, that's a good one. That is a great one.
Yeah. No, well, we'll work that, and that's
they're confident in their death quarter that they're think
nobody's gonna go that way. It was in that stupid movie.
So bonus, as far as the advantage, actually I can take some back because I'm thinking I might need them, and I'll give a blue to the next to go.
Okay, so you basically are pushing the group on to hurry up and go super fast, and you take a moment to look back, and you practically are projecting your feelings down the corridor that you were going. You sense the shadow of the dark side.
Yeah. So I mean, this roll here, is this like an incidental or what?
Which
I was wanting to do something. This athletics check.
This is basically like one big roll for you pushing the group forward. So if there's something else you wanted to do, you can.
Oh no, yeah, I am. So I am doing that, and I am activating sense.
And what is the range on your sense?
Unfortunately, it's only short, but I am also committing 1 dice for my defense.
Okay. So you guys come running out, immediately Prit pops open the hatch, and you clearly see maintenance hatch, trash chute, number 47. 0 days of accident free. Warning, and you see this little handwritten note, pasted above the door that you're coming out of, saying, "Warning: security features have been updated. Please read memo 4478-4." And you clearly see there are some Imperial janitorial jumpsuits sitting against the wall there, hanging on their hooks, along with some basic safety features, some shin covers, some wrist covers, some helmets. Lots of
switch
basic...
these guys out into that gear.
a small handful of mouse droids, and they're all in their powering stations.
So I sense a bunch of mouse droids.
No, they're They're currently deactivated, so they're just inanimate objects.
Okay, because sense does pick up sentient and non-sentient.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, unfortunately, they are powered down right now.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, get these guys into coveralls.
Immediately, you
I'm assuming they're wearing prisoner suits, right?
They are wearing prison garb. Yep. And they all start stripping down and putting on the jumpsuits at your direction. Everybody's like, I don't believe your escape plan is working so well. How did you manage to formulate this?
One guy, the seat of our pants.
One of the younger guys totally says, I don't believe they thought we blew up the refinery.
Yeah, I can't believe that.
How did they catch us so quickly when we picked up the vehicle full of the fuel? That was our ticket off this planet.
Oh, is that what happened to you guys? Huh.
Yeah, we
said we had to come and rescue you.
We had another rebel cell leave a transport full of hyperspace fuel, and unfortunately, the Imperials must have found it first because they had a trap ready for us.
Man, that really sucks. Our last mission was off planet.
We did great.
Careful now. Don't make me have to make you roll the deception.
Yeah, that's why I stood up after I made the first couple comments. I was like...
Tozen doesn't really say that. Tozen doesn't care what they think.
Okay, is anybody going to check the exit door?
Somebody with good perception.
I'll go check.
Who can roll well.
I was going to say, on paper, I have good perception.
I don't have good perception, but within a short range anyways, I can sense things, so I will go up to the door and see what I can sense.
Okay, give me your perception. As you sense no immediate life forms or droids that are active.
Within short range, alright.
Yep.
Yeah, look at that. Boom.
You totally look up and you see that there's a little magnetic contact dealio at the door frame that would obviously, if you open this door, it would alert security, unless you have somebody that could take care of that in either a mechanical or a computer kind of way.
See me up.
Okay. Mimi's up.
Hey, Simi, you want some assistance for a blue?
Yes, I would love some assistance for a blue.
Oh, in that case.
Well, in that case, I'll throw you another blue.
Oh. All right, then. Do you have the 2 extra blue?
I got the 2 extra blue in the upgrade.
Okay, here we go. Who does?
Nice. Wow.
As Simi makes short work of the door's lock and security, and you totally, for those extra successes, know that someone did have this door locked and set to go off if an alarm was if it was opened, which is out of the normal programming, by the way.
Somebody's on to us. We need to move.
Yep.
Yeah, but she disabled it, so...
I know that, but we need to move.
So
yeah,
somebody
exactly.
Someone feels the shadow of the dark side.
How dare somebody think they're as clever as I?
And you have total control of the door now. Just about then, your little prisoner friends are all in the maintenance team jumpsuits, putting on their little hard hats.
Yeah, walk casual, guys. Let's go.
Who's heading out the door first?
I'll step out first.
As you step out, and I like that perception check you had, so I'll totally let you still use it. But I will ask for another discipline check.
Yeah, of course you will.
Was that an upgrade I just heard?
It is.
you want a blue?
Sure.
All right, I'll throw you a blue.
Tozen totally tells you make sure the coast is clear. Okay, I got it in there for you.
Damn.
You just, you just feel down. And as you come out of the door, and I'm assuming you're playing casual, right?
Yep. Walking
You
out like I own the place.
Now, before we get any further, I would like to remind you there was a triumph used to make sure that there was nothing outside of the maintenance shed.
Well, within a certain radius, I'm sure.
Look who's hammering that home. So as you come out of this door, you look to the left, you look to the right, there's a large series of dumpster, basically, like containers, and a large garbage truck-like transport. And you look at it, and you could cram in this many people into it. That totally would be possible. But then with your 2 failures, you feel this itching in the back of your skull. And as you look from over here,
Wait. Over where?
You're here.
Okay.
Here's where the garbage truck is. And you look over this way. And as you do, all of a sudden you feel that itch. And it feels almost like a compass pulling your attention in that direction. And as you turn about 800 feet away, where there's a garbage container pulled out from the building, standing on top of the garbage container is a gray and black clad figure with a black cape flapping, with red as the undercoat color. And you clearly see a glowing twin-bladed lightsaber. As the figure is looking directly through your soul, it feels like when you see them. Even though they're a small speck of a person at this distance, you know they're staring right at you. And they've got an outreached hand that's pointing, and a few stormtroopers at the base that would have been a great firing squad for anybody running out the entrance.
Yes, I chose wisely.
And as you look all anime style, your vision snaps to them and they're pointing at you, and the guys on the ground look your general direction and they're just like, but we're ambushing this direction. Who's going next?
Capes are so passe, out of fashion.
No capes.
Top of the order.
It's like, all right, you guys got to go this way.
Into the truck.
Move.
So who's going first? And does anyone have Let's Ride?
Does anyone have Let's Ride?
It's a talent that lets you jump into the pilot seat as a freebie.
Yeah, in and out of pilot seats and chairs and things as an incidental, basically. Yeah.
I do not have that.
One of your prisoner friends goes up and goes, "The door's unlocked!" And he opens the door, but you know someone's going to have to either mechanics or slice the engine to get it running.
Oh,
come on!
Fuck.
The keys are in the
There were
visor.
no keys in the visor or in the jumpsuits.
Hey Jim, or hey Dave.
Yo.
I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry?
The outcome of your discipline checks could have potentially been very different had we not last played more than a month ago, and I was still up on my character and all his abilities.
Oh no! Could you have used some leadership?
I could have used my command skill to give you 2 blue on any discipline checks for the next 24 hours.
I discovered them here, discovered them there, whatever. It all worked out.
Sorry, man.
Not a problem. We're okay still at the moment.
So is somebody going to go in there and mechanics to hotwire it, or computers to slice it?
Your computers is probably better than my mechanics, so.
Okay, so for
shit, my computers is better than my mechanics.
So for Simi, in order for you to get in the car and hotwired, it will take 2 strain, by the way, because you'll need 2 maneuvers to get into it and get up in it, and then 1 to slice it. On the plus side, it's a basic commercial vehicle.
All right, you ready?
I am now. I mean, it's the only way I can make it.
Oh, but
as
wow.
Simi starts talking to the garbage truck, and the garbage truck's like,
hello.
She's going to use her redo me ability.
I am going to re-roll that.
Okay, using
That is
your signature ability as the garbage truck's AI looks at you with grumpy face. No.
Yeah, because no. I'm gonna go ahead and re-roll that.
Okay, we
can
always get worse.
With you, grumpy face, and says, "Let's try that again."
Yeah. Change skill. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Oh, come on, let's roll better. Yeah.
There you go.
As it immediately says, "No."
My butt again.
And you're just like, there is no when I tell you what to do, machine. All machines serve me. And they goes, yes. And the engines immediately rev to life. And clearly, the forces that are about 800 feet away from you clearly see the truck roar to life.
Right. It's being feisty since you're making it. Fine.
It's extra shooting pollution into the air. Who knew in Star Wars they'd polluting vehicles? So the question is, who's going to drive? Long pause.
I would recommend somebody else.
I think.
What is the driving skill?
Is
it
piloting? Planetary.
Piloting planetary.
I've got 2 green. Would you guys like me to drive?
No.
I didn't think so.
I think Pritt was a good driver besides Melnock, right?
Let's see. I think I was reasonable. I'm looking piloting planetary. Yeah, I got 3 green.
Yeah, you were our second best. So Pritt is our driver.
As everyone is piloting in the vehicle, right? I'm assuming that correctly. Everybody's getting the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Chinese fire drill, babe.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for everybody else before I do.
As you get behind the wheel and you are desperately trying to get out of here as quickly as possible, give me your piloting check for how well you're making your escape.
Go ahead and give him my last blue.
Okay, I've got the blue in there for you.
And give him one of those too.
And I've got an upgrade for you.
Okay. If we're ready, here we go.
Don't you have a do-over?
Not for piloting.
Not for driving.
Damn it.
As
I do have a pullover for skullduggery and lying and other things, but
as Pritt basically is doing this Fast and Furious, gone in not 60 seconds move, where you're in this garbage truck vehicle and you're like smashing through other vehicles and hit a barricade that you bounce off of, and some security guards are shooting at you, and a couple other things are going on that cause you to basically go in a big giant loop. As you see, there's a Sith with his lightsaber running, trying to get at you. He's doing the crazy Naruto run, running really fast with the Force. As you guys try to get out the gates, but unfortunately the gates popped up a repulsor field just as you're about to escape. As the vehicle just like skitters to a halt because it's one of those soft, gentle fields that will let you not have to, go flying out windshields when it stops you.
Is there a computer terminal there?
There's a computer terminal on the other side of the field, yes. At
on the other side of the
security
field.
guide kiosk.
So there's not like a security kiosk here where the gate is?
Well, no, there's the field, then the little bar that says "Don't cross me" in the kiosk, and then another repulsor field. So you would have to get out and try to do some athletics to climb to get to the kiosk if that's what you're trying to do.
No, because I'm not athletic.
So as you were all in the vehicle and
but you know what though, Jim? I'm thinking that I would love for there to be a computer terminal on this side of the repulsors, so that all I'd have to do is get out of the vehicle, and right there, I could access the computer terminal to open the repulsor. I'm thinking that is there, as a matter of fact.
How
Why?
so?
Because I have a special ability that allows me to introduce a plot fact once per session.
Once per session.
Yep.
And all of a sudden, you guys look up at the guards at the kiosk on the other side of this orangey amber field, and they're looking at you, and your vehicle is stopped, and then all of a sudden, Tozen looks over, and
there's a little punch button thing right there to put in a
little kiosk. And all he has to do is jump out and go do a computer skills to undo the shield, hopefully.
Yeah, so I'd love to do that.
So and, just as he is about to jump out of the perfectly armored vehicle to get on the ground and get into that kiosk, that's going to be a good place to wrap it up there.
Oh, come on, let me do that computer's roll.
No, that's going to be next time, because you're not alone when you get out there. You failed to escape with that drive roll.
Well, yeah, but now it's taking an extra turn for us to drop the repulsor.
No, that means you did not escape. You got friends outside.
How far away are these friends outside?
They're close pursuit behind you.
Yeah, I'm jumping out with them.
Now we're gonna have a nice last minute fight right before you guys leave the complex. But on the plus side, since you have freed your prisoners, you have 20 XP to spend.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
As you know that you need to jump out to the extra special kiosk that's just outside the road, and someone's going to have to provide cover for you while someone hacks.
Yeah. Like I said, I jump out.
Too bad you guys don't have Let's Ride. It'd be even easier.
I mean, if we're going that route, then it's better for Simi to try to unlock the door.
Yeah, I would be the one to do the hack.
I was just figuring we were still going in some kind of turn order, and she unlocked the car, so I had to do the door.
No, you had a madcap chase trying to escape. So. You were having a crazy escape that did not work.
All right, so Simi, next session, you're totally unlocking the door because I've got something else in mind.
I will be happy to unlock the door. Okay, so that was 20 XP?
20 XP. As you guys look at the kiosk, and you can practically feel a cloaked figure landing on the ground behind your truck.
Yeah, like I said, whatever will help me fight a Sith.
Melnock feels darkness right behind him. He might be in the truck at the moment, but he feels the darkness reaching out.
Ooh,
this
is going to be interesting.
Yeah, you think?
No, you have no idea how interesting it's going to be, my friend.
Uh-oh. Tozen's plotting already.
Oh, yeah, I am. Oh, I'm excited. I am super excited.
Okay.
All right.
I won't tell anyone, but I'm leaving it at that cliffhanger.
Yeah, don't give them any plans to work against.
Yep.
No, totally give me the plan so I know.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night, all.
Thanks.
Good night.